What if, instead of the Mila Jovovich Resident Evil movies, or the already forgotten Welcome to Raccoon City, we actually got a faithful, zombie-filled adaptation from the godfather of zombie horror himself,
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
George A. Romero. In today's video, we're breaking down Romero's unmade Resident Evil movie, what it was about, why he was hired, the plot, and why it never saw the light of day. We're even going to go one step further and show you what it would have looked like if made. Welcome back to Beyond the Grave movies. As a lifelong Resident Evil fan, the Lost film could have been a masterpiece of survival horror on the big screen. It's the late 1990s. Resident Evil is one of the hottest games on the planet. German studio Constantin Film buys the movie rights in 1997 and hires the guy behind Halloween 4 and Spawn to write the film. His early draft featured an elite military team loosely based on the first game, but it didn't click.
Good thing we like a challenge.
After Resident Evil 2 launched, the studio wanted a fresh approach. Capcom hired Romero to direct the Japanese TV commercial for Resident Evil 2. It was dark, it was violent, and it was pure Romero. The ad blew away both Capcom and Sony execs and caught the attention of Resident Evil creator Shinji Mikami. Soon after, Romero officially signed on to write and direct the movie. When talking about the characters, Romero's script made some pretty big changes. Instead of the Chris we know and love from the game, he's now a young Mohawk-wearing Native American living off the land near the Arklay Mountains, where the film takes place. Jill Valentine, still a tough heroine, but in the film she's already the undercover leader of STAR's Bravo team. And Albert Wesker, not just the shady captain. Romero made him a corrupt U.S. Army colonel, even more openly villainous than before. Barry Burton was reimagined. Now he was a black American, a bear-like man with the heart of a teddy bear. And he was also a childhood friend of Wesker's. With these characters at the heart of the movie, let's go through the plot. The movie opens in a hidden Umbrella lab. Dr. John Marcus appears on a video feed, warning people to stay away, until chaos erupts and the feed cuts out. We then jump to Chris Redfield on his ranch. His peaceful day is broken when a worker is attacked by a strange creature, a sign the virus is spreading. Meanwhile, Jill gets the order to mobilize her STARS team and recruits Chris for his knowledge of the area. Heading into the forest and stumbling into the infamous mansion, inside, they face their first wave of Umbrella's experiments. Zombie dogs, hunters, and more. In a tense fight, the team learns how to take down hunters by hitting their joints. Ada Wong, now an Umbrella researcher instead of the spy we know and love, reveals the truth. Umbrella has been creating bioorganic weapons. One of the movie's biggest set pieces is a battle with a colossal snake in a greenhouse-like chamber. They win by blowing the creature up with grenades, leaving survivors drenched in gore. As the mission unravels, Wesker's true plan comes out, as it always does. Steal the T-virus data and the antidote, and then ride off into the sunset. But in doing so, he unleashes Umbrella's deadliest weapon, the Tyrant. The Tyrant tears through the survivors, killing Barry and leaving Wesker to face its wrath. Chris leads Jill, Ada, and Rebecca in a desperate escape as the lab's self-destruct system activates. They barely make it out alive before the massive explosion wipes out the facility. With such a great plot that stays true to the game, why didn't this version happen? 2 words: creative differences. Romero's script was violent, gory, and unapologetically horror, which is what he is known for. It was exactly what fans wanted, but not what Constantin Film thought would sell to mainstream audiences. Capcom also began to doubt the direction. At E3 in 1999, producer Yoshiki Okamoto was blunt. Romero's script wasn't good, so Romero was fired. Ouch. Instead, we got Paul W. Anderson's action-heavy version. Would Romero's Resident Evil have been better? Personally, I think it could have been one of the most faithful and terrifying game adaptations ever made. Let me know if you agree in the comments, and if you like us diving into unmade horror films, please like and subscribe.